We have so much stuff to do today. I feel like we have so many things. We have like loyalty missions. We have 2 really, really big quests. I have to talk to like the wardens and then I have to go do something else. It is nuts. This game is moving so quickly. What's up YouTube? I'm Shenanigans, you can call me Shan, and welcome into my first time blind playthrough of Dragon Age the Veilguard. Not a long intro today because I really just want to get into it. I did spend some time offline. I did some of the faction quests in Arlathan. I don't know how that's pronounced. I feel like it's pronounced different in every game. So I have some conversations that I need to get to, and some new things kind of going on at the Lighthouse that I didn't check out after doing that mission. So let's go ahead, let's jump into it. I even think that Taash has an exclamation mark over her head. So let's go. Let's see what's going on there. All right, hang on. All right, yeah, I think she's in here. Oh, and I also need to go to the music room. I keep forgetting to do that. And then I think something else opened up. I gotta figure this out because it was like, there's new help or something. I need to go to the music room. All right, let's talk to Taash.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff.
So glad we're not fighting
Isabella
spiders.
If you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Oh.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Okay.
Yep. For gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
That's funny. Let's see. So, oh, and I've also been thinking about like my interaction with Taash and how she'll interact with Rook. I feel like it's a little, and of course, like this is just my headcanon, right? So it's a little combative, basically because they're kind of like sizing each other up. They're both qunari. They're both obviously like super strong, incredibly good looking. And I think Rook is like kind of being like, oh, she is so young, and it's almost like, and so I think that because Taash is so young, she'll probably maybe start going a little bit easier on her, but it wasn't something she really figured out until they were in front of her mom. That's kind of how I feel like this is gonna go, but of course we'll see. I don't know what their interactions will be like in the future or right now even, so
why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
that's actually a great
Dragons
question.
like metals and gems.
Oh, they're like
Anything
crows.
glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large
Oh,
magpies?
or that.
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
You must find lots of traps.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably?
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
Well, that sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh. Puzzles.
I cheat at puzzles. Based on last episode when I could not figure out how to get through Solas's memory, I'm gonna be like, I hate random puzzles. Also, I think that I want Rook to be more of like a mentor to Taash, I think. And maybe that's why she'll soften a little bit.
See, I like some puzzles, but not when they're just thrown in.
Right?
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It was one of those who sits in which seat things.
Ugh. Where the guy with an axe has to sit to the left of the guy who likes brandy?
Oh, exactly. Who cares that much about seating arrangements? Why is that controlling the lock on an ancient treasure chest?
Exactly. That's a great question.
Just pick a chair.
Listen, I can get behind that kind of thinking. No sticky fingers. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh. Hang on. Why are we implying that she's gonna steal stuff? I don't really like any of these. I guess I'll just say please be careful looting because it's the one thing that doesn't have like stealing implied in it.
I'd appreciate it if you avoided fencing any of the elven artifacts unless Balara tells you it's okay.
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
Oh.
As a crow, I'm not the moral authority here, but if some lords don't think like you...
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it.
Oh.
That's what my mother does with the qunari stuff.
Okay. What does your mother do? Ooh, that's a great question.
So your mother appraises qunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Oh, that's kind of neat.
She tells them how rare something is, how much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural...
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The lords send that stuff back to the qunari in Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I do like that. That's neat. That there's no corruption. I do think that's generous. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The lords do all this out of the goodness of
they
their
do it for money.
hearts?
We do get paid.
Exactly.
Name another job where you get danger pay for killing giant spiders.
Right.
Gross.
For
Gross.
gold and glory.
The lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kontar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was qunari history. The lords gave her work.
That's awesome. I really enjoy learning about this. Ooh, Ravana's okay with you?
How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
Oh.
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antaam invaded Ravane.
And now, Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Yeah, the enemy
Same for
of
the
my
pirate
enemy is my
armada.
enemy.
It's
Here's my
bigger than
friend.
Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antaam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antaam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
I think that's cool. Honestly, I think that's a really noble kind of job. Which it does surprise me because Isabella, maybe she's learned. She's the one that stole the qunari book. Maybe that set her on the better path, In my world, she came back because she had such a good relationship with Hawk. God, I loved Isabella. And so maybe, oh God, but maybe that's what set her on the path and then her losing Hawk. Aww. I think this is neat. I do think that's kind of cool. I do think that my candle just went out. I can see smoke everywhere. I do think that I don't mind the Lords of Fortune being more of a wholesome kind of group, because I think it fits with Isabel's story, where she wanted to be on a better path. Well, I guess of some of Isabel's story, right? Because maybe Isabella never came back in your game. But in my game, it makes sense. That kind of put her on a path of hey, maybe I shouldn't be just all willy-nilly about the stuff that I'm stealing, right? So I don't mind that the Lords of Fortune are more wholesome. I do kind of I don't hate it. I do wish that the crows were a little bit more... I do wish the crows were just a little bit more gray, and it kind of highlighted some of the really awful things that the crows have done. They could still be a hero of the city, right? But also be not so great. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind this. I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of perfect for at least my world state. I can definitely see how people would maybe not like it because it is a little wholesome, but I like it for my world state. It makes sense for me.
All right. I guess I'll just leave you here. A treasure hunter with all the priceless artifacts.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along.
Oh,
want.
I would love that. That's
Do I need to be
awesome.
ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
All right. Just let me know when.
Yeah, I think that'd be great for Rook to spend time with her mom. I think that's awesome. All right, I need to go. Let's see. Let's click the map really quick. Where is everybody? Oh, God, she has another exclamation point. What are you two doing in here? What are you guys doing? Oh, what are you guys doing? All right, let's go talk to people. We got a lot of talking to do, apparently. Wait, I want to go in this room because it's lit up. Oops, sorry. All right. Also, I keep coming in here and forgetting to look. Someone said to look at the murals. Hang on. It's hard to see. Yeah, these are the... Yeah, these are like the murals in Solas's room in Inquisition, right?
I'll need a wisp.
Okay. Oh, that wisp is like, can you please get started? I need another wisp. Okay.
Another help. Can't do this without a wisp.
Another helper awaits above between the facing gods. Above between the facing gods. Where is that? On the stairs, maybe? Outside? Do we think it could be there? Now I want to find this. Let me talk to Taash really fast. See why she has like an exclamation mark. Like another one. What you doing, friend?
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Oh. Okay. That's kind of cool. We're going to go to like an arena. Nice. Oh, wait. Okay. The Hall of Valor is a new exploration level unlocked. I want to... Is Varric in here? I always forget. Is this the infirmary? Yeah.
Does it feel like this place is Solas's revenge? We spoiled his ritual and now we at the house sit for him.
That's funny. That's funny. I don't remember this being lit up. Was this lit up before? Where are they at? Are they up here? No. Wait, where are Balar and Emmerich? They were together somewhere. Oh, they're in Balar's room. Okay. All right, let's head outside then. I think the Lords of Fortune being that way is kind of perfect for my world state. Because in my world state in DA2, Isabella came back with the book and handed it over. So I think that that's kind of like she learned a lesson, right? And I mean, I know it might not fit with other people's world states maybe, based on what happened with Isabella, but I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of neat. It's perfect for me so far. I knew this is where it was going to be. All right. I want to take this downstairs now. And we'll open up another room. Do you think that there will be memories in there? What do you think will be in there? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm surprised we didn't go get a wisp from like Nev's room. Okay. Now what? Is it gonna open? Oh my. Oh, wow. What is this? Is it a memory? Is it a memory? No. Library balcony. Oh, I have goosebumps. What is this? On leaving the lighthouse. Only a few sentences in this ancient book are still decipherable. Scattered now, the great enemy has vanished, but so has the Dreadwolf. After rebellion, there is a cry for reconciliation, not only with those we fought, but with those who stood aside and who must now justify their passivity. There are empty rooms, but it is now the emptiness of peace, not of the fallen. We know these halls will be kept by Close out these pages. I gaze at the beating heart of the lighthouse, fed so long with hope, and offer one last mortal. I am the last. When I depart, it will be into a world I do not understand, but I face a dawn without the Evanurus, and that is enough. My goodness. That's awesome. It's gonna... What do we do? Ah! This is so cool. Okay, can we...
It is whole.
It is whole.
Restored.
Oh my. Can be upgraded. Oh, goodness. So, we can't see anything in here, though? This is it? Oh, that's unfortunate. Huh. I did upgrade the caretaker to like 4, I think their shop is at. Because I got some more mementos and ran around and did that. That's really neat. Okay, that's cool. Very cool. I feel like with everyone telling me to look at the murals, I feel like I'm missing some hidden meaning here, and it's making me feel dumb. What am I missing? Because to me, it just looks like the murals that were in his room in Inquisition, right? Is that... What am I missing here? Oh, there's a dragon. Okay. All right. All right, what are these two talking about? Nothing?
Lucanus,
oh,
if
there
you
we
lose
go.
control of Spite, I'll have to put you both down. No hard feelings.
Oh,
But you should know, all the people who ever tried to kill me are dead.
Taash will have my back. You can't handle both of us.
I once killed half a dozen Venatori while stuck inside an elevator. I'll take my chances.
oh man, that would be quite the fight. Spite and Lucanus versus Taash and Davrin. I don't know. Could be interesting. Were they in here? Let's see what they're doing together. What are you guys in here talking about? What's going on here?
I can't believe it. We're meeting after all those letters. It's an honor, Professor Emmerich. What should I call you? I mean, with everything you've done, it feels strange to just call you Emmerich.
Emmerich is fine, please. We're not in a classroom after all. Far less predictable.
Okay, Emmerich. Right. I might call you Professor Emmerich sometimes.
God, I love them. They're so cute. Oh gosh, Nev has something to say. Let's see. I feel like that's not going to be good. There's a lot of friction there in our relationship right now.
Nev, settling back in.
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready to get back to work. If we could skip the personal catch-up.
Yeah,
Not the
straight
day
to the
for
point.
it.
Yep,
Take
sorry.
all the time you need.
Yep, okay. Okay, let's see. Do you think Harding has anything to say? Oh, what are you doing?
Look at all those
Gardening?
green leaves. You've really brought this place to life.
Amazing what a little weeding and water can do. They're growing so fast, too. Even the ones I haven't tended. Maybe they just needed someone to
That's cool.
remind them?
That's awesome. I like that. All right. So I think we need to do the personal quest, though, before we move the main story forward. That's kind of what I've been told. So let's go down and let's get straight to, maybe we'll do Davrin's because he's been waiting a little bit longer for his. And then we'll do Taash's. Let's see. Train a griffin. How to train a griffin. This will be cool. All right. Do I want to change the party? That is who I ran around with in Arlathan when I was kind of just like doing that one. It was like the spirit quest is what I finished offline. I think I'm just going to travel to it. All right, Davrin, where you be at? Where are you, friend? Where are you, friend?
We need to get some of this rubble cleared up. Can't spare anyone at the moment.
Oh. All right, hang on.
They found more relics.
How do these things...
Careful out there.
So one thing we did learn though with that spirit quest is that the forest turned all of these people to like the tree like willows. Now, of course, we don't know why yet, but that's what Harding said in that quest. She was like, so it was the forest that turned these people. So I thought that was super interesting.
This is a weird question, but do you think I could sit on your shoulders in battle one day?
Why?
Harding's something
I
weird.
could shoot at people and you could axe them. We'd be walking artillery. Unstoppable.
No. Oh. Yes.
Okay, so I feel like Taash is like 18, 19. That's just the, ooh, deep stalkers. Gross. That's just the feeling that I get. How old is Harding? Like Taash should be like the baby sister, I feel like, of my playthrough, right? Because I view my Rook as, that's Rook for you, thanks. Probably in her mid 30s, I guess, is what I would say, I think. I feel like she's probably one of the older protagonists that I've had. Trying to remember how old Nan was. Nan was probably in her mid 30s too. So maybe Rook is like early to mid 30s. Yeah. But, so Taash should be like the baby sister. How old's Harding? Like 30 something? So they're probably the same age. Luke Hannes is probably the same age.
One for us.
I guess they're all probably the same age except for Emmerich. He would be the oldest of the group. Oh, and Varric. Someone in my comments said Varric is 51. They're like, he's getting old. And I think that my view as old is like kind of, it's very different because my dad is in his mid 60s and he definitely has like strong man strength. Like my granddaddy passed when he was 81 and he was still out working the farm. Like I wouldn't have looked at him and been like, oh my God, he's such an old decrepit man. You know what I mean? So when someone was like, he's 51, he's getting old. I was like, I wouldn't call him old yet. But I think like my perception of old is like totally off sometimes based on just the men in my family. All right, let's start this quest. Meet Davrin at the marked location in Arlathan. Davrin wants to take Hassan on an outing to stretch his wings. I'm so excited about this. I think he's so handsome. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Let's get going.
Oh, God, and his voice is so nice.
I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the griffins.
Oh.
Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
That makes sense.
Right. The, what do you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Hassan how to find some.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. I think that this, I've been told that this is also the voice of Javik. Is that right? But I love it. I love his voice. Ah! Oh my God, it's Hassan. I thought it was a deep stalker. I got scared. Why so jumpy? I'm so jumpy. It's so funny. Where do we need to go? Oh, this way. I was getting ready to run off the beaten path and not go the way we needed to be going. Hassan's so cute. Look at him. Look at him. He's like a little cat. Are you guys cat people or dog people? I thought I was a dog person my whole life, and then I adopted Gimli from a cat cafe in Hawaii, and I think I will forever be a cat person now because he's literally like one of the best things that's ever happened to me. One of the best things that's ever happened to me. I love that little stinker so much. And he's an orange tabby cat or long-haired. I'm not sure. He's an orange cat, and he is definitely orange cat. He is nuts, and he's so much fun. Here recently, he's actually started like sleeping in bed at the foot of my bed. It's so cute. He was on the streets, I think, for like most of his life. And so that kind of like trust built over. I got him in December of 2022. So he's been with me for 3 years now. And like starting to feel comfortable. And
grew up in Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Wow.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
He left his clan.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Yeah.
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure?
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me back.
Really?
It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting.
That's so interesting. So he grew up with the Dalish clan and then left because he wanted to make something more of himself. Okay. I like that. Oh, Hassan, you're so cool. This is gorgeous. This is so pretty. Why is this game so pretty? I feel like I don't need health pods right now. Oh, is that like a harding thing? Yeah, for sure. That's a harding thing. Oh, man, there's a chest up there too. And I can't get to it because it's unfortunate that we couldn't have Hassan do something to help with that. Can I jump up here? See, this is so creepy. Can you, like, how did the forest turn these? And why did they turn these? Like, what happened? They just turned these people to wood. I don't know. I don't know what to think about all that. This is beautiful. This feels like a little date. Like a little date by the waterfall. If only we had a picnic. Oh, look, a huge nug.
That's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
Can he eat nugs?
At least he's having fun.
Oh, search for truffles. Okay. Oh, see, he is a cat.
Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
He purrs when you pet him. That's so cute.
Ow, that was a thorn.
Oh.
Keep looking.
Don't love that. I don't love it.
Nug droppings.
Gross.
Ugh.
We're digging in Dookie.
pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
This would be Liliana's favorite place then. She could come here and adopt a dozen of them if she wanted to.
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
Really? We haven't found one? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh!
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Good for him.
Maybe the nugs like truffles. Could Hassan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Probably. Yeah, I think he is.
Seems pretty clever to me.
Exactly.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Oh,
well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum. Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Yeah. Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
Aww.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Oh, gosh.
Uncle Eldrin. An old
I
elf
don't like that
knew growing
noise.
up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
It does.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden?
Oh, that's a
You were making
great
money on your
question.
own.
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your
He's
life.
searching for significance.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat.
Haven't yet.
Probably only a matter of time, though, which I don't like to think about. So he's searching for significance. Wow. Also, what? What is all this? I thought we'd find like a note there, maybe. I wish we knew what was going on there. All right, let's see. Where are we going? What are we... Oh. No nugs yet, though. I feel like we see them everywhere. And then, of course, on the quest that you're looking for them, you can't find them as much. Is there anything behind here? Dun, dun, dun. I knew there'd be something behind here. That is one thing I do like, is it does give you, like, it rewards you for exploring a little bit. It is more linear, but if you go off the beaten path, more often than not, there's a reward for it. I like that. I like the butterflies. They're really pretty. Look at that. This is a fun little outing. It's a cute little date. Of course, Davrin probably wouldn't call it a date, but I'm going to. It's a cute little date. All right, let's jump up here. What's this? Oh, heartwood. Okay. Oh. There's the hollow. Where are we going? Oh, there's a nug. There's one. Where are you going? Oh, there's tons of them. Oh my goodness.
Hassan's got something.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a look?
Jeez, there were all kinds. He's cute. He's so cute.
I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Yeah.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Give him a truffle.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
Behave, Hassan. You can trust Hassan. You can trust him. I don't want to be like, don't be too tough, because I think Rook herself is tough, and she's probably been told that before. She doesn't like it. So you can trust Hassan.
He'll be fine. He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
That's great advice.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
Confidence is sexy. I'm definitely saying that.
I like that confidence.
That's how you win.
It's not all about winning. Sometimes I enjoy the pursuit too.
Ah, the thrill of the chase.
Oh my god, he's like, guys, stop. I'm just looking for truffles.
Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
Get a room.
But he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun griffin
Ew.
puke is.
Ew.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
Aw, there's a chest behind us. Can I get it? No! How to train a griffin. Davrin has finally found a food Hassan enjoys eating, gingerwort truffles. In hunting for the elusive treat, Davrin gained new understanding of Hassan's intelligence, and both Warden and Griffin bonded a little more during their forest excursion. Aw, dun dun dun. Where's that chest? Yeah. What is all this? Ooh. Oh, another memento. Hell yeah. And then this. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and let's head to Taash's thing. All right, I feel like I need to... All right, there's so many things I need to do. All right, let's go here, because this is where Taash's thing is at. All right, let's see.
Want to take a look behind the waterfall? Sometimes there's treasure.
Oh, didn't I look behind it? I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't, though. Oh, maybe. Oh, I think I looked down at the bottom, but I didn't look up here. All right, hang on. Ah! I almost missed that. I want to collect this hardwood over here. All that just to collect some wood. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Anything? Yeah. Oh. Day 2, light rain all day. Found trace gold flakes in some of the streams and a cave behind a waterfall with some weird chests. Spent an hour trying to open it, continuing down the beach. Saw Antaam in the distance. All right. Nice. The Heart of Andraste. Dun dun dun. Nice little upgrade. Wonder what I'm wearing. I feel like I took that off. Oh, are there more Antaam? We gotta fight? Seriously? Oh, that is unfortunate. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do this. And she's gonna do this. And this. Shit. Damn. All right, I've been wanting to try this, the Fury of the Forge. Let's see what that's like. Nice. Nice. All right.
Good hit.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, shoot. I'm going to die. Oh, my God. Stop.
Ready.
All right. Fury of the Forge. Nice. Oh man.
Hitting us at range.
He's dead. Okay. All right. I need some potions. Oh, what is this? What happened here? Viago! Since you said you already had weaponry covered, we've sent mostly alchemical supplies. This should give you what you need for those lovely little traps that you've been springing on your new friends in Treviso. You can send your team to our agreed-upon drop spot at the waterfall on the cliffs. Here's to causing trouble for the Antaam wherever they are. Isabella.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
Oh,
Looks like they were ambushed.
Oh, that's really sad. Those could have been my friends. I might have known some of them. All right, I see. Let's see, how can I get up to get that quest? I see the exclamation point.
Did Varric write that book?
What book?
At lunch. You were reading.
Oh, no. Definitely not Varric's. Varric has good taste.
Varric has good
What is
taste.
it? Is it a sex book?
Ew.
No.
Why are we talking like that?
No, it's not that.
Okay.
It's got a lot of blood and gore.
Ooh.
Yeah, Taash is very, very... She comes across very young. It's really funny. What is it, a sex book? Girl. Okay, how do I get up to the top there? Is there a ladder anywhere? Maybe back through here? It was Kataranda herself chased us in here. We got food and water for a day or two, but Jonas is hurt bad. I think she got Mirabelle. How does something that big come out from nowhere? God, that scared me. Damn, more? More, Antaam? No. Yep. I feel like her and Harding don't really go well together. They're too busy focused on the deep stalkers. Oh, we need to be focused on the deep stalkers. Thank you. Okay, friend, you cannot be doing all that. Let's see. I want to do Fire of the Forge.
Good to go.
Nice. Oh my god. Stagger. And then this guy's got to go because he has that fire thing on
Whatever
him.
you say.
Nice. Shit, that thing's behind me. I want to do a driving kick at it since it's behind me and get it away. Shoot. All right, done. Oh, okay.
All clear.
Yes, nice. I wonder how many times we'll have to clear this area. I wonder if it'll be like a lot. All right, let's see. So many like health pots over here. Ooh,
I looked at
nice.
your book. It was fun when the guy got burned alive in his armor.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the moment when Marcel stops being a knight and becomes the nightmare.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, it's outrageous, but I just love it when the good guys win in ridiculous ways. Varric once told me stories don't have to always be sensible or say something important. Sometimes
true.
we just spin stories to make others happy.
I think that can be true too. Also, Harding's in her 30s, right? Because she seems very young in that moment. Let's see. I think I was expecting her to be a little bit more like weathered since she was like a scout for the Inquisition, you know? And instead I feel like they went a different direction with her. Let's see, go through here. Oh. Oh, Taash can ignite this? Do we want her to ignite it?
I'm on it.
Oh! It opened up a wall? Well, that's cool. Okay. Well, I love that. That was neat. I'll definitely need to be exploring that. How do I get to that question mark? Ooh, look at all that. Alright, how do I get there, though? I'm gonna try and get to that question mark really fast. I can get there. Nice. Oh, it's behind us. Ooh. Okay. Now what? I activated them. Anything? Anything? Yes, no, maybe so? Don't know how to get to that question mark and it's annoying me. I don't like it. Don't like it, friends. I also don't like that noise. What's this? Alright, let's meet up with Taash. Okay, let's start the quest. Alright, meet Taash on the beach. Taash is taking some time on the beach to blow off steam. Figuratively and literally, this quiet moment offers a chance to get to know her better. Okay. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. Hey.
Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. I was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Let me help this. Nope. We will not be flirting with someone who I feel like is 18 or 19. Oh, God. Let me help.
Here, let me.
You gotta spread it out. Throw it out in a clump and they fight over it.
I know how to do it.
So do it. Sometimes I
God,
practice
she gives
with
little
fire
sister
out here.
energy.
It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or...
It's not magic. My mother says the qunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antaam called you a Dory?
Yeah. Old qunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks
That's
the
really
Dari
cool.
were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
That's really cool. Few born every century. Dang. All right. Where to now?
My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan.
Oh.
Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want.
I feel like
Do you miss living under the Qun?
my
Not much
Rook
to
would know
miss.
that.
I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me.
Yeah, this conversation should feel a little different, I feel like. Like, my Rook's qunari. Like, the Qun's not a prison. They can leave. My Rook would know that.
There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the qunari would do with a fire breather like me.
Oh.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antaam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun.
Yeah, they would definitely have done something like that. Or been like, oh my god, she must... Oh, Lord. But why is my Rook being like, what would they do? Instead, she should have been like, what did she think would happen? Or, I don't know. This feels weird.
There you go. Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
The birds just ate. Scare them any more than you already did and they'll be crapping everywhere. What the crap is that?
I don't know.
The Antaam must be marking their territory.
Oh.
Not on my beach. Vosh Vatari! Come on. These banners need to burn.
Oh, God, I thought she was going to breathe fire. And I was like, great, your mom's going to be pissed at you again. Oh, she is going to. She totally is. Your mom's going to be so mad. Well, okay.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Oh.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it
Gross.
doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, big ouch. That sounds
Didn't hurt
awful.
much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
Oh.
An Antaam supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
She's going to...
Not for long.
Yep.
Watch.
Okay. She's going to melt it or something.
All right.
Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby.
That's really cool.
This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that.
How do you guys feel about like your Rooks kind of just being like a normal, regular person, right? Because like if you're a qunari Rook, Taash can breathe fire, but your Rook is just kind of normal. If you're a dwarf, Harding has some kind of lyrium dagger connection and can move rocks and things like that, but you're a regular dwarf. Let's see, what else? Elf. I don't know what there would be for elf. I guess maybe Davrin having a son is like his kind of like major thing, and then elf would be okay. I feel like elf really isn't overshadowed. Not yet anyway. And then human really wouldn't be overshadowed. So maybe it just like dwarf and qunari where it's kind of like, oh, well, they're a little bit cooler. They're a little bit cooler than my Rook.
Karash, it's Taash. I brought food.
Avatash, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend? All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Drip rain?
What's the difference between drip rain and mist rain?
Oh, come
Drip rain
on,
soaks
Rook.
through the clothes. Mist rain just wets the skin. Sorry, I don't know all the words in your language.
No, I get it.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antaam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antaam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Do you need any help?
Is there anything you need?
Yeah.
We saw that the Antaam were in the area.
Yes. I knew some of them from the dreadnought where I worked. I know places to hide. They did not see me.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace, Avatash. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
Not my mom or anything.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
Aw, that's
I'll
cute. I
eat
like
the
his
fruit.
hair.
Thank you, Avatash.
Panahedan. I'll see you soon.
So the dragon hunter has a softer side.
The qun says you take care of people.
So you're a little qunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon.
Perfect.
Yeah?
I understand that. Points out strengths of living in both different worlds. Yeah.
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing.
I mean, Rook would have to feel the same, or at least this Rook would, you know, being from Kirkwall and then going to Antiva and being with the
I left my old
Crows.
life behind when I joined the Antvian Crows.
Exactly. I was just
then I had
talking
to
about
leave
that.
that to help stop Solas. So you take what works from each part, right?
I love that.
Yeah.
Hang on. I want to read this really fast. The Chantry versus the Qun, an excerpt from Tova Shah, the Guide for qunari. As you learn of the... Okay. Okay. I'll read that. That's really long.
I had to take qunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the qunari and Ravain were at peace. Now...
Translated from Kunlat, look beyond the sea. White clouds race across the sky. Forget cannon smoke.
The Antaam have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
I like that Rook can like empathize with her over this because she would have felt the same way in Antiva. I do wish there was like an option to be like, yeah, I felt the same way, especially being qunari. But I do like that they have like a similar feel to it, that she would empathize with her.
Mother,
oh.
What are you doing
Yeah,
here?
what is she doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
Wait, that sounded bad.
Not that it's my business. She's not in my...
No, she's not at all.
Like the flustered one.
Oh, I haven't flirted with her. Please stop.
Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
Okay.
I came
weird
to
thing to
ask
say about your
Karash
child.
about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antaam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
I knew she was going to be mad.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Qunari do not slouch, and neither does our language.
Dang, she's strict. She's a strict mom.
Hanahadan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
Jeez. Ugh, no, stop. I wish this option would go away. She just seems so young to me. I can't I can't talk like her. She cares about you. She does. It's in a very strict way, and it's very, oh God, but also I hated how she was like, she acts more like a man. Who says that? Who says that?
She's very involved.
That's
in
a great
your
way to
life.
put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet Karash.
Yeah. It was.
Aww. That was nice to get a little bit more background into Taash and like see her interact and get her thoughts and feelings on being from like Ravain, the qunari, and fire breathing, and see more interaction with her mom. That was nice. All right. Taash spent more time on the Ravani coast feeding the birds and practicing her fire breathing. An encounter with her mother, Shathan, showed that they do not always get along, but have each other's best interests at heart. Nice. I want to put on that uniform. Let's see. Oh, she has 2 points available too. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I wish it had pants, but that's okay. Oh God, your butt's out, girl. I just don't think that that's comfortable, guys. I'm gonna be so honest. Oh, I like this though. This is so pretty. I like that a lot. Oh, does she have a new weapon? Did that upgrade? No. Okay. What skills? What skills? Spitfire. Fortune's favor. Yeah, let's upgrade her fire breathing, I guess. Okay. And then I kind of want to upgrade this. Nice. Okay. All right. Now we have to travel to, how do I get to that exclamation point? That's so annoying. Down here, maybe? Let me look at the map. Oh, there's one here too. Let's travel. Current respawn. I want to pick up these quests really quick.
Chakra Toebra. Chakra Toebra. Stupid crisp consonants.
Your consonants sound pretty crisp to me. I like the way qunari sounds when you speak it.
Nah, I'm saying it wrong.
That's what Shathan says? She's real hard on you, huh?
She's trying to teach me. Like a Tamasran.
I don't think that's a Tamasran thing. I think it's a mom thing.
Why is it making me a little uncomfortable with Harding being like, I like the way you say it or whatever? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Isn't Harding like 30? Oh shit, no, I don't want to fight any more people. Dang it. Why I gotta fight you? Still? All right, well, let's go, I guess. Come on.
Let's go.
Shit, he's got it. What is that? What in the world? Let's see. Fire breath. Let's use that. Let's use Fury of the Forge. Nice. And I'll use my ultimate. And I'll just beat the ground up. Beat it up. Beat it up. Now what? Okay. Oh, there's more? I didn't even realize there's something else here. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Nice. Okay. All right, I think it's down here. Down this way, maybe? Oh, she can now do this. Oh, we saw this earlier, right? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, we saw this when I was walking through here earlier. What is going on?
Door's sealed, but those figures next to it look different. Might be a clue for how to open it.
Okay. Let me read this thing then. I've been here 3 days now, and I'm so close I can feel it. The treasure the old records talked about is just behind this door. The seals are the key. Find the matching ones and the door should open. They're hidden around the castle. It's almost like the bones are watching me, waiting for me to find these seals. If I get this open, I can go back to Kirkwall rich enough to buy the Viscounty. Running low on food. Ate some of the local plants and my guts are feeling weird. Just going to close my eyes for a moment.
Hmm.
Okay. So we need to find some of the keys around here. Okay. Do we think a key's in here, maybe? Encrusted Whirl. I wonder what that is. Oh. Okay. All right. That's one thing. Very cool. Let me mark this on the map. I want to track that quest. Our Lathan friends. The Warden Vault. I want to track this. Yeah. All right. And then the other ones. No.
You and your mother talk about stuff a lot.
She's my ma. I don't know what I'd do without her. Just
Sweet.
knowing she's out there, ready with a hug, makes the world seem brighter, you know?
That's really sweet.
Shaitan not a hugger.
Our horns would get tangled up.
Our horns would get tangled up. That's sad. Aw, man. More Antaam. Lame. Damn! What in the world is that? What in the world is that? Why is it so big? Jeez Louise. Dear goodness. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. We're gonna use Fury of the Forge. Dear goodness. Shit. Scared the crap out of me. Okay. Damn. I can't see anything. You gotta go too.
Watch the right.
Okay. Watch the right. I can't watch anything right now. Oh, this one's staggered. Shit. All right. And then let's do this and another. Let's do a kick me. I don't know. Grappling spear?
Someone follow up.
They're at range.
All right. Whew. Okay. Now I'm going to do a driving kick now. Nope, I'm not.
Good hit.
We're gonna be taking fire.
Jeez, that was unexpected and tough.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Got him in position.
Nice. Wow. That was something. Oh. Well, dang it. All right, that's super frustrating. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go at all. Okay. Well, I love that. I love that I'm not finishing it. Sweet, super fun. Love that for me. Okay.
I bet you love Mabari hounds. They're so smart. I had one named Contessa. Did I ever tell you?
Had one?
What
They
happened
don't
to
live
it? Yeah.
forever,
Aw.
no matter how much you want them to.
Aw,
We
that's
should
true.
get
And
one.
that's sad.
They could play with Hassan.
They can play with the sun. That's cute. Shit! No! I don't want to fight you guys right now. All right. No. 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 Not doing it. I'm traveling to the Hall of Valor. Not doing it, guys. I can't find any of the question marks that I need to. Did you guys have issues with like the kind of like level design? I don't know. It's great, but I feel like it's really, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the level design, the environment is a little strange to navigate at times. Ooh, hello. Oh, hi. Okay, so I can like upgrade things here. Hell yeah. Let's do that. Oh, I can't rank anything up yet.
Team divvied up the loot? Come treat yourself.
Yeah, I'm super weak.
Hey, punch an Antaam for me.
Actually, let's buy some things.
We've got the best gear for your beast fights.
Let's buy this. And then, let's see. Is there anything else? I guess we'll buy this. Are there any mementos? No. Okay. Still can't rank it up though. Okay.
Go dent some helmets.
So, you're a mage, right?
I am a seer, yes.
Oh.
Does that mean you're not a mage?
It means that my magic is primarily focused on communing with spirits, or acting as a conduit for them to speak through.
Wait, you let yourself get possessed? On purpose?
Ah, I forgot you were from Ferelden.
Oh. I forgot you were from Ferelden. Oh my. This is cool though. I like this little shop area. What's that?
Oh, what foul-hearted
Taash
spirit
talks
harbors
dragons.
a-
Okay. Appearance: blue and purple back, orange underbelly, similar to Gamorden's Stormrider coloration, but bigger. Oh, it's just her notes. Eva Taash, I'm pleased you are well in your new home. Is the food sufficient? If you are using your gift more often now, as I suspect you are, then you will need to eat more green vegetables to prevent the blood sickness. This is especially important during your moon cycle. If you run out of tea or medicines, I would be happy to send more. Do not neglect the Embryum pills before you sleep. You forgot your extra Darsam ropes at home. I have sent them to you. The ropes will fray eventually, especially when adorned with ornamentation like yours. Trust your senses, hunt wisely, and be cautious using your fire in front of the Antaam. Remember, Chakra to Ibra, Shathan. Aww. Trap plans. I feel like her, Dagnan, and Sarah would have gotten along well. Wait, what did that say? Age 14. No. Go back. How do I do that? Lords of Fortune, maybe? Where was that at? Most people think Antaam are like other qunari, but that's not true. But that's not true that they've broken away from the qun. They're very different. Oh, you could strengthen your thesis. You could strengthen your thesis by adding in their attitudes toward the qun and towards boss. Normal qunari think the qun is like a map or guide. The Antaam think of it as orders. Could use more details. Orders must be followed or broken, while a map is a constant source of guidance. Normal qunari want to convert boss. Antaam want to kill them. I will add to your reading list regarding our people's war with Tevinter. In conclusion, normal qunari just want to live their lives. Antaam want to kill everyone. We will work on adding specific examples next time. Oh, interesting. Okay.
The
That's
corners
kind
of
of
your
neat.
lips to turn them down so.
Oh, a spirit.
Oh, I'm fine.
That's a spirit.
Thinking about what I could do better.
I wonder what, like, the Halls of Valor is like an arena, right? It has to be.
Welcome to the Hall of Valor. I knew you'd find your way here sooner or
Isabel
later.
and the Lords. Hang on. All right, Taash, the Lords of Fortune aren't much for formal history. Many of our adventures might land us in trouble if we actually wrote down what we did, but I've been with the Lords since we were the Lords. Back then, it was just a bunch of sea raiders, and like all raiders, we wanted gold, we wanted glory, and we were ready to backstab each other to get at all of it. But then some of us learned that gold and glory are not worth much unless you've got friends to revel in it with you. And that's how the Lords, as you know, started. We share news about what's out there, we chase it together, everyone gets a cut, and then everyone gets drunk. We don't care who you used to be as long as you pull your weight. Oh, wait, no, go back. And I suppose that's a big part of why your mother showed up here with a baby in her arms looking for work. Someone made a drunk joke and the name stuck. You know, it's a bit like being a Grey Warden, except fun, and with a beach. Okay.
Your kind always do.
Your kind always do. Oh, what does that mean, Isabella? That doesn't sound nice. What's the menu here? Smash and grabs, bottomless breaded cheese ones, Orlesian sauce, taste of Ferelden, bread and cheese, deep road crispers. Ooh. Free Marches mashup, sea monster kebab. Oh, that sounds gross. That's nice. Nice little, it said Navarin with no meat. Are they vegetarian? Nothing on the notice board. Okay, let's go talk to Isabella. Oh, keeping her thing with no pants. Okay. Wouldn't she be close to Varric's age too now,
Looking
like 51? I don't know. I'll fight later.
Fine. Everyone gets scared once in a while. I won't tell.
Oh, I have to win 10 matches? Fine, let's try one at least. I guess we'll try one.
You'll want something with a bit more bite this time, I reckon.
Let's fight, I guess.
Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friends.
Who are we fighting? Oh,
this
undead?
Next fight is going to be hot.
This is like in Dragon Age Origins when you fight in the Dwarven arena, kinda. That's what it reminds me of. Okay. What happens when you win 10? I already missed my AoE spell. I'm not sure I like my new talents. I may need to change them back.
Get out of there!
I like how we were just like standing there looking at each other. Ooh, can I kick him in the thing? Can I kick them in that hole? This is Sparta! But oh, shoot. Missed that. Let's do this. Okay.
On to you.
End it. Oh, it didn't end. Dang it.
Nice.
All right.
Hit, Rook.
Oh, so this is how everybody good. This is how you can like
You've certainly
get your
earned
strength up with them.
reputation.
Okay.
The crows send their regards, eh? You sent yours in ways that'll have them talking for a while.
People don't usually cheer when I assassinate someone. This is a nice change.
Oh, that's nice. All right, I think 5 is enough for now. I'm gonna head back to the lighthouse, see if anybody has anything to say. It still says 0% discovered. Why? How do I discover more of it? All right, let's see where everybody's at. Did anybody move? There are new things. Okay, let's go see. Emric and Bellara are in the common area. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys doing? What's going on here? Oh, we're gonna sit down and talk maybe? Oh, that's kind of cool.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
They're such nerds and it's so cute.
Good to see you. Bellara was telling me about one of the artifacts she calmed. Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's
really
cute.
Bellara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
Ever see anything like it?
Have you run into anything like it before?
Not at all. The principles are familiar, but the application, the finesse. Though admittedly, my interests lie more with the spirits. Look to Bilara for elven magic expertise.
He's right.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? And you had that thing fixed?
It was impressive,
And it's
yeah.
quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
That said, I've noticed you working at all hours on that artifact.
Really? I don't think it's all hours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
Mostly?
That was really reassuring until mostly.
In between the two? It's hard. I've never had a chance like this kind of access to knowledge. It's Solas' old home. I want to learn as much as I can.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
Even Solas slept.
Not that Solas should be any kind of example, but even he slept. You can too.
Sometimes I can't. Fall asleep, I mean, my thoughts get in the way.
Perhaps I can help.
With sleeping?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises.
Aw, that's so
the ones we
sweet.
show initiates.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Of course. We must look out for one another.
And thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
Aw, that was a good conversation.
I am going to relax. Right away.
Yeah, right.
But first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
Oh, he's so cute. That's nice. All right, where's everybody else? What's everybody doing? Ooh, communal notes on the Lighthouse. Thank you for your notes, Bilara. You've discovered fascinating things about these artifacts. Emmerich. Thanks, Professor. I wish I knew more about the Lighthouse itself. The ancient elves crafted a lot of places right inside the Fade, but this one's so calm. You really think it likes company? Yes, from the way the etheric flow bends to the pulse of this place, the Lighthouse is shielding us from the stronger currents. Without it, we'd attract dangerous company in the Fade. Did Solas build this place himself? How old is it? So many mysteries. Speaking of which, wherever did this stain come from? Sorry, coffee spilled when an artifact went off. Let us begin a fresh page. That's cute. All right, where is everybody? Let's see. All right. Taash is in her room. Harding's in her room. Davrin has something to say. Ooh, why are you two together? Why? Get away from each other. Go away. Go away. Okay. Let's go up here.
Maybe you should lie down for a while, Rook. You look beat.
She probably does look tired. She probably looks exhausted. Does Taash have anything to say? No. Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Zishsam Othtar, Lok Oshkasam Pikop. We have come to the store to search for melons. Stupid crisp consonants.
How come she gets a bed too? Rook is like one of the few without a bed. Emmerich doesn't have a bed though. I will say that. Tasha's horn. Davrin snapped it in my first job with the Lords, a Gamorrean storm rider. We hit her during a typhoon as she attacked a little fishing village. I used my axes to climb off the wet ground onto her back. That's the best way to deal with lightning dragons when they start making the puddles fry you. Saved the villagers, but lost the horn when she slammed me against the cliff face. Yikes! Better my horn than my skull. Bilara, Veil Quartz, really strong, and the right weight so my balance isn't thrown off. I took a giant crystal of it as my share from the Storm Rider. Armor and the Lords shave bits off as my horns grow back in. No, I don't know what harmonic resonances are. No, it has never shot lightning. Oh, that's cool. So it's kind of like a prosthetic horn as well. Interesting. That's cool. All right, let's go outside. Davrin has something to say. And Nev and Lucanus are together, and we definitely need to be breaking up that party. Why are you... Wait. Is she going to be friendly with him? How super friendly is she going to be with him? Because she's not very friendly with me right now. She doesn't like me right now. And, you know, he would have made the same decision, Nev. What's happening?
How has been Rathos since the dragon attack?
After the dragon attack, after demons swarmed the streets, after the palace shot at everyone, we're having a ball.
Sorry.
What for? You didn't attack the city. The shadow dragons are dealing with it. At least, we're trying to. I just worry about Asher. He rests as much as we do.
Oh my. Okay. Well. You didn't attack. Well, Rook didn't either. All right. Well, at least they weren't like super flirty in that conversation. I would have been upset. Because it wouldn't seem fair if like she's that way with Rook and not Lucanus.
It looks like our boy Asan is feeling his oats. Or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
Yeah, he's doing great.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
Well, at least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Ooh. He's a perfect Grey Warden.
Sounds like the perfect soldier.
Mm-hmm.
And he even flies.
Aerial cavalry. A full-grown griffin is a force of nature. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Asan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy Davrin.
Aww.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that?
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Asan, his brothers and sisters, still young, pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another path for them.
There is for everyone. Don't go against their nature. Give him time. Give him time.
It's still early. Asan's just a kid. Let him test the waters, see what shakes loose.
You mean like a parent?
Yeah.
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole
time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's Asan, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about? Trust Asan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
Nice. All right. I guess we'll go see what Harding has to say. Oh, no, we're going to run into a wall. That's what we're going to do instead.
Dylan's, but it doesn't always work.
Oh.
Is it me? Is it the fade? I need to practice.
Oh, maybe we need to go out again and practice. All right, let's go to Docktown. Let's see what is going on with Lady Morrigan. Over at the Cobbled Swan. Dun, dun, dun. All right, guys. Question. Can you tell that the hate is starting to get to me a little bit? Because I will say it is a little bit. There was a little bit of hate at the start of my journey, and there is something about Taash that is definitely bringing out some of the more not nice aspects of the gaming community at wide. like someone told me that they're like, I loved your Mass Effect 3 journey, but no one wants to watch you play this. And it really hurt my feelings. And it is starting to get to me a little bit. I'm trying not to let it get to me, but I just don't know why people want to kind of like spread that. But I feel like I'm like spread their misery, because I feel like I've been really honest in my assessment of the game. Like, do I have criticisms for it? Yeah, absolutely. But I'm still having a really good time at the same time, right? Like, I can find faults with it and still enjoy myself and play it and enjoy it for what it is, you know? Like, do I think that the dialogue can be a little clunky? Yes. Do I hate some of the characterizations of the characters like Harding? I don't hate it, but I don't necessarily love it either, right? So I have my criticisms, but I really am just genuinely enjoying myself. And it's so crazy that people...
You know, you're somewhat famous among the Shadow Dragons.
What?
At least the Demon of Virantium is.
Oh.
Famous or infamous?
Because you're a mage killer. You turned that title on the Venatori.
Oh.
That's a point in your favor.
I saw some of the Shadows work before. Well, anyway, their good opinion is worth having.
I forgot that I don't like them flirting and talking. Didn't think about that when I chose these two, but fine. You know what? Fine. But yeah, I don't understand why somebody will see another person enjoying something and be like, that's awful. It's so disappointing. You should hate that too because I hate it. It makes me sad. It does make me sad. I knew it wasn't going to be like a super popular game on the channel because of some of the criticisms that people had about it. I guess I just wasn't ready for how much criticism it was going to get, or I don't know, some of the unreally hinged things that people would say. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But enough about that. Let's not focus on the negative, and let's go meet Lady Morrigan, everyone's favorite mage.
What? This can't...
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh no. Waypoints must be rediscovered. How do we just drop down? Wow. Oh my gosh. What do we do? Oh, it's through here. I see. This looks awful. No wonder Nev is so pissed. But why isn't she pissed at Homeboy too? Come on. He's a crow. Be mad at him.
Where is everyone? What did the Venatori do to the Shadow Dragons?
Wow. Maybe this will have an answer. Nope. Okay. Varys Talani. Mavaris Talani was kicked from the Magisterium over years ago for treason, allegedly. Her faction, the Lucerni, supported the movement to grant greater rights for non-mages and slaves, then went silent. Silent maybe, but not gone. Talani may be working behind the scenes with allies still in Minrathous. Dorian Pavis, another Lucerni founder, still has his Magisterium seat. Could Talani have taken the fall to keep Magister Pavis clean? The Vesperians, another highborn family, have ties to House Talani. Cormair Vesperian is a traditionalist, but his youngest succeeded Urian Nihalis to become the Imperial Divine, lofty role, but he spoke in support of the Lucerni, at least until their fall. And there's evidence that the funding for various slaves' rebellions may have come through members of the Dwarven Ambassadoria. Talani's always had allies in the Ambassadoria. Is it her gold that's going to the rebellions? Ooh, it's a lady I can get behind. I like her. Oh, Tarkin. Met the man shadowing me. Name's Tarkin. Got tired of his antics, hid and doubled back to approach him from behind. If he was surprised, he hid it well. Said he wanted to know if I could be trusted before he spoke to me. I pointed out that my trustworthiness aside, his methods gave me no reason to trust him. He conceded. He wanted to know if I had a lead on the red lyrium potions coming through the docks. He'd seen evidence of a cover-up in Templar reports and wanted to compare notes. Might be able to make real progress from this. Rana's heard of him, a soldier from Ventus who quit the military and took a place with the Templars in Minrathis. Keeps his head down. Mostly deals with paperwork in the archives. Got the impression he isn't well liked by his superiors. Explains the side job. All right. Oh God. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's combo that, and then I'm gonna use my grappling spear.
Take him down.
Damn it! The shadows certainly didn't invite them in.
Look around. We might find answers.
That scared me. Oh man. Taash talks, the guy with the sickles. What? Been trying to figure out what the Venatori with the sickles are doing. They're fighting weird, swinging them almost like axes, but a sickle's blade doesn't face outward like an axe's blade does. A sickle's blade faces down perpendicular to the handle. You'd swing it to chop down more, or hook onto something. Or an expert would snap their wrist back as they connected to the blades. These guys are certainly trained, so why fight that way? Update, talked with Nev. It's because they aren't trying to make quick kills. They're trying to make bleeding wounds. The weapons are enchanted. They use the blood magic to do their fancy vanishing and jumping around tricks. Assholes. Oh my God, Taash is funny. She gives younger sibling energy, and I think it's so funny. It's kind of perfect that she does give that off, and that I'm playing a qunari, because like they can have just like vibes, you know. Oh my God. Like mentor, mentee, older, eldest sibling, youngest sibling vibes. What happened here? Word from Viper, Venatori moving to eliminate us. No one is safe. I'll be waiting in that area near the loading docks. Meet me there.
Hector. He used to guard the pawn shop's entrance.
He was waiting for someone near the market. He might still be there.
Wow. Look at them staring at each other. Please stop staring at each other. Look at those longing looks. I hate it. Lucanus, leave my girl alone. She hates me now, though, so.
This is...
There is no limit to Venatori cruelty.
You know what?
You don't forget something like this. It sticks with you.
It's good that I brought Luke. Oh my God. They hung some of the shadow dragons. But it's good that I brought Lucanus with me, because he's a crow and we saved our city, and it's good that we have to see the other side of it. Oh my goodness. I wasn't even thinking about it when I selected it. I don't even know why I did. I just picked them.
A Grey Warden. Are you all right?
Oh my.
You're Rook. I'm Vesta.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the catacombs. There weren't many when we started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn if they escape into the city.
Just sit tight.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it. It's like a faction quest, I'm guessing. Man, I feel like Morgan's definitely gonna have something to say. Ooh, this is Rana. Does she have anything to say?
Rana, how are you?
I'm surviving. Beyond that, I'm sure you've heard enough sad stories. I was injured during the attack, but I've recovered enough. I'm trying to help where I can.
Wow. Yeah, I wonder if Morgan will have any like snide comments about not choosing Minrathis.
Please. If the Archon was really dead, you wouldn't be hearing about it from the Weekly Truth.
That's my point. It's only in the Weekly Truth because they're making sure we don't find out about it.
Who's they, exactly?
The palace.
Is the Archon dead? Oh my gosh. I'll give. Yeah. That doesn't absolve
Nothing. You're just so serious.
So are you.
Cynical, sure. Married to the job, I'll give you that one too, but serious? Have I crossed that line? Well, what now? Do I brood to the middle distance? Speak in solemn tones?
All right, all right. I take it back.
Again, we were talking about criticisms early. This is a big criticism for me. Who decided to do this? Who decided to have people flirting before you can even make a romantic connection with someone?
There's a problem.
Like, it makes me not even want to, like, I don't know, pursue any of those people because it's weird. I'm like the third wheel here. I'm the third wheel, and it actually irritates me. That is something that irritates me. I'm just being honest. Ooh. This cannot be. Well, it is. Suck it. All right, let's do a kick. Yeah. Yeah, that's my big criticism. Who decided to make these two flirt? You're so serious. Stop it. And like, so many people, I think sometimes people want to be like, I want the game to feel real and alive. I want it to feel real and alive, but not in that way. I want my character to be the main character. I can flirt with everyone, but no one else can flirt with everyone. I can have all the cool abilities, but nobody's abilities should be cooler than mine. That's how I feel. Oh my God, this is awful. Look at this. Jeez.
More executions?
Yeah. Jeez Louise. Oh, it's awful. I can't believe Morgan's even here with everything that's going on. This feels super dangerous. Yeah. Oh my God, Harding's here.
What's happening to this city? I heard some people lost their homes. I wish there
Anything
was
needs
something
doing?
I could
I'm always
do.
ready.
What could you do anyway? You're not a builder. You just get in the way. Let the...
All right, meet Morgan. Okay, the team pursues the lead that revealed... The team pursues... Okay, let's start the conversation.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlethan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Okay.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition?
It's Shan!
This is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Hi, beautiful girl! I didn't even think about this. I literally was like, why would she be here? This seems so dangerous. And it's because the Inquisitor's here. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Okay. What am I gonna do? I'm in front of a living legend. Okay. I guess I'll be nice. Pleased to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you.
Relax. I won't be trying to arrest you like the first Warden.
You heard about that?
Hi!
Dorian Pavis is an old friend. He filled me in.
My best friend.
Indeed. You have had many eyes upon you, Rook.
I love her
Morgan
so
and Harding
much.
have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
This is on you. You know what? I kind of do want to say that, like, girl, Solas was your problem and now he's my problem, so this is kind of your fault. Harding
Sounds
disapproves.
like I'm cleaning up your mess.
I can't get right with Harding.
No, Harding. This is my mess.
The Inquisition sealed the breach and stopped Corypheus. We saved the world.
We also left southern Thedas vulnerable to qunari invasion, as the Exalted Council showed.
But the Inquisition didn't start the Mage Rebellion. We didn't start any of this.
We did our best, but our best had consequences. When those consequences became apparent, I disbanded the Inquisition rather than let it turn into something someone else had to stop.
Yeah.
Too many leaders claim credit while avoiding responsibility.
She looks
I
beautiful.
won't be one of them. So, Rook, I am asking you to help me clean up my mess.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
Okay, how are you here? Yeah! What are you doing here?
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan
That's true.
helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
Tell me more about the South. I just want to spend more time with her. I'd completely forgotten about the Inquisitor because it's been, what, like 9 episodes or so that, like, we hadn't seen her, so it wasn't even on my radar.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the South.
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north.
But it spread
The
a little?
forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Dang.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Vorlay. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out.
Really?
Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Oh my god.
Maker, we didn't know. My ma.
Aveline.
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
With Liliana.
Thank you.
Well, my divine was Liliana.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the blight.
Okay, I need an army. I just need an army.
I have a team, but not much in the way of forces.
Right.
If there's any military support you can spare.
I'm sorry. Our forces in the South are stretched thin already. And I'm afraid the Grey Warden leadership doesn't think much more highly of me than they do of you.
Makes sense.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
What?
A
One of
wolf
those statues?
statuette.
Yeah, we found some.
We've found others like it in the crossroads.
Yeah.
Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solas's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade.
Did he leave it for me?
We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the veil. To him. Somehow.
Solas is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the Lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Oh, man. What do I say? This is so awkward. Oh, God. But she wouldn't know that they were together, would she? Like that, I almost said, like, that Nan and Solas were together. Would she have known that the Inquisitor and Solas were together? Cheyenne? I don't know. Maybe we just keep it neutral. Solas is trapped.
Solas is trapped in the Fade. He's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Solas is trapped in your dreams, and while he cannot match Elganon or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many times do you think the gods thought him trapped and helpless?
Solas was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him.
Stop!
And whatever he and I once were, I think I hope.
Oh.
It might help you.
You should go,
girl.
Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Oh, I feel so bad for her.
Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
This is so sad. That made me so sad for the Inquisitor. For Shan, Nan's twin. Yeah, because so my headcanon, my Inquisitor actually ran into a bug in Inquisition, and it allowed me to both romance Cullen and Solas. At the end of Trespasser, Nan ended up marrying Cullen, but also following through with the Solas romance. So when it came time to choose for Inquisition, I just couldn't let Nan go through more turmoil. So Nan is off living her best life with Cullen. You know, they have like the dog and the house, and they're just very, well, I mean, I guess they're not domesticated right now. The South sounds a little fucked up. It sounds a little scary, but you know what? She's with Cullen somewhere, and she's happy. She's with the love of her life, and she's married. This is Nan's twin, Shan, which is essentially like Nan 2.0, who has continued on the Solas romance. So it's a really, like, it was unintentional, but it's kind of like a neat little bug that allows you to romance both of them, kind of see both of the romances. But that makes me so sad.
I can't believe how many people they executed.
Yeah. It makes me so sad. Whatever we once were, she's still like holding a candle for him. Oh gosh. See, this is why I couldn't let Nan do it. I could not put her through that. Nan deserved a break. She deserved a break. And granted, she's not getting one, obviously, with everything that Morgan told us, but at least she's with her Cully Wully, as Sarah would say. And then Shan has taken on the Inquisition duties in Nan's absence. Oh, poor Shan. Poor baby girl. Solas is gonna break her heart, isn't he?
Look at that.
Well, look at that. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? That was so cool. I'd completely forgotten about the Inquisitor because it's been so... Oh my. Well, that was neat. It's been so long since we created them and no one's really mentioned them. Kind of crazy. All right, let's go ahead and let's go back to the Lighthouse. I ain't gonna, Oh, we could do this Regrets of the Dead Wolf really quick. Should we do that? I feel like we should. Maybe? I don't know. I kind of want to. Wait, what did that say? Ah, crap! Missives. Rook, though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morgan. She's always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world, and even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I send grim tidings. The echoes of Solas' final ritual and the escape of the gods ring across the south, and the smell of war is heavy in the air. In Orlais, a splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause with the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces of Orlais and the border keeps of Ferelden. Antaam corsairs harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in the far southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar. But I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask you for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods in the north, and I'll make sure that the south handles itself. And when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. First round's on me. Yours, the Inquisitor. Dun dun dun! That's awesome! That makes me so happy. Oh, it was so good to see her. That's really cool. Journal. All right, find a way to use this wolf statuette in the lighthouse. Okay. All right. What do I do with it though? It says up here? Where are we going? Oh! Oh! View regret! What? It's another mural. It's a memory of a...
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Wow.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
Oh my goodness.
So we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evenuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
Oh.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
Okay. Is that how he got his name? Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange.
Yeah.
They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods. Well, mine and Davrin's.
I'm sorry, it was a letdown. What does this get us?
Anyone see anything in that memory we can use?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solas, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solas were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Close? Did we ever
Then
establish?
she sided with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
I see Mythal's reason. Of course, no wonder he was angry. I see Mythal's reasons. Yeah, exactly.
I think I get where Mythal is coming from.
Really?
We've just finished some big
Yeah.
war. Everyone is exhausted, and now Elganon won't give up
Why
power.
does Bellara
If
disapprove
Mythal
of
sided
that?
with Solas, would Elganon have backed down?
Not a chance.
It would have led to another war. Mythal tried to keep the peace.
And Solas must see that, but still can't accept that she chose peaceful politics over his ideals.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solas wishes to forget.
His
Really?
regret. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solas? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dreadwolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solas would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
I like this. This is really neat. Oh, I'm so glad I did this right now. That was so cool. Okay, witness the first memory of Fen'Harel. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go and do the wise Haupt thing. Yeah, something wrong. Meet Evka and Antoine in Hosberg wetlands. Wow. I don't know. I feel like, wait, you regret? Oh my God, there's more. Stop. Oh my God, we can put all the statues on maybe one of these things? Oh, this is so cool.
I was not certain you would come.
Is that Mythal?
You were the one who walked away.
I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurus seek the magic of the blight.
Oh. Impossible. The blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you, I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurus and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Wanted her to
be at peace, love. I will stop them.
They were definitely involved.
As you must. The blight is our mistake.
She wouldn't stay with him. I wonder if that's what put...
Did Mythal call Solas love in that memory?
Yes.
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
God. I love Taash so much. Oh my God. And maybe it's because I'm the oldest and I have younger siblings. This is so funny. God. I feel like she is just like I loved that I played qunari. I loved that because it just feels so natural of a relationship, like older sibling, younger sibling. Oh, that was funny. Nope, they were doing it. Oh, goodness. I don't think so. And ick. Ooh, how would she feel about that? Like, yeah, she's not... How do I feel about that? They had to have been involved, right? How do I feel about that, having had an Inquisitor who was involved with Solas? I'm jealous. I don't know how... I don't know if I want to see all of these, like, memories of them being together. I'm going to say yes, obviously. Taash
they were
approves.
absolutely doing it.
Being with someone you're rebelling against doesn't sound like Solas.
He also met her in secret and talked about how they could run off together.
It sounded so tragic and romantic.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That does sound like him.
So the Dreadwolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
Oh my God.
And he warns her about the other god using the blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Oh yeah, tell us the story for sure.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
I like all the approvals popping up.
Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made of something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
Oh.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the blight.
This is so
and
cool.
when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Okay.
Until someone started using it again.
Let's see. So, who... Oh my God. Solas felt guilty. Solas was worried. Solas was smug. I don't think she would think he feels guilty, because again, I was kind of reminded that like we're seeing Solas through Rook's perspective, so it's a little bit of like an unreliable narrator. She hasn't seen the side of him that we've seen, especially as like Ella Velen, who, or like as someone who romanced him. So I don't think she'd be like, he felt guilty. I don't think she thinks like that about him at all. I think she thinks he's a total asshole who conniving and just a bad person. But I think she's also starting to realize that they have a little bit more in common than she first thought, especially with one of the previous conversations we had with him. Solas was worried.
The blight's one of the only things that really scares Solas. He came to Mythal afraid.
And she took it seriously too.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solas says. Then what? It's too clean.
She's asking the right
Seems
questions.
plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solas wanted to hide. What's the crime? What do we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Yeah. Like in a dream?
No.
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
What do we mean by killed?
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
The one good god got killed. He blames himself. That explains it. I kind of want to say the one good god got killed, but it's not time for jokes, even though I know this is supposed to be a serious conversation, but I just got so tickled at what Taash said that it's had me giggling this whole time. That explains it.
So there's the shame Solas wanted to erase. He blames himself for Mythal's murder.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Taash?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right.
Oh.
That twists you up.
That's it.
That's insightful.
There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
Okay. I think I have 3, but I don't know where the witness's second memory. I don't know where the other... Oh! Oh my god, is it right here? Stop it, it is right here! This is so much fun. Oh my god. What is this? What is this one? Oh, this one gave me goosebumps.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power.
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
Him locking them away.
We warned you not to use the blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after.
Oh my goodness.
Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
Wow.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the blight.
Yeah.
We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
Exactly, yeah.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the veil around the world an accident?
I think so, wasn't it?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rook?
I think it was an accident. Solas did his best. I think it makes sense, yeah.
I think this memory's one we understand, at least. What he did makes sense.
Yeah.
Him regretting it also makes sense.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solas trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
Uh-oh.
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it.
Yeah.
The elves did.
Oh, God.
The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
Oh my god. This feels like Priority Thessia and Mass Effect 3. When you take Liara and Javik together. Oh my god. If you know, you know, and I won't spoil it. But like, oh wow. Wow. Jeez. I'm sorry this hurts. Speak as someone who does not believe in the Maker. Do not give a personal view regarding belief in the Maker. Put aside questions of the Maker. Don't let this shake you. Speak as someone who does not believe in the Maker. I still believe. No, I don't know. I don't know. I've never really... I want to say, I think maybe don't let this shake you. Yeah, I think that even though she isn't like part of the qun or anything, I don't think she would follow the Chant of Light, Andrastian faith, or anything like that. So I think don't let this shake you.
The Maker was never my faith, Lace, but I don't think you have to give it up.
But what they taught us was just wrong. What if the Maker just doesn't exist?
The Chant of Light might be wrong, but it's been made and changed by people over 1,000 years.
There was a whole verse about an elf named Shartan, and the Chantry just cut it out.
So maybe the Golden City was meant as a metaphor, or maybe it was added because of politics. That might change the history, but it doesn't have to change your whole faith.
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we
Dang,
keep?
everyone's in
what
crisis.
Do we lose?
The Elven
Crisis of
gods,
faith.
the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Yeah.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
Is that the qun?
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Aww.
Questions of faith aside,
I love that.
we have some very real gods that still need killing.
I love that.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
This is so cool. God, I love this. I love this. All right, now we gotta go to speak to Evka and Antoine. This is so much fun. I love all these reveals. How did you guys feel about that, like that memory with Andrastian faith and everything like that? I think that was kind of cool. I have loved my decision to play a qunari because I feel like she can interact with this world in such a unique way. And I love that. Like with Nan, I was so torn on like, okay, she follows the elven gods, but like, does she follow Andrastian faith? And I felt the same with Shen, my very first mage elf in Dragon Age Origins. Because like obviously in the circle, she was taught the Andrastian faith, but that doesn't mean she was necessarily a follower. She was someone who understood the Andrastian faith, was kind of like a little confused by it, but also felt like she missed out on her elven heritage. And here I can completely be like, no, we don't follow that. Even though I'm not part of the qun, like her parents passed it down. The teaching's kind of very similar to Taash, I guess. I think this is so unique. I get to interact with it in a way that I don't think I would have been able to if I played like a human. Maybe a dwarf would have been cool too. So what do they believe? They have paragons and everything. Like, oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'm having so much fun. All right, I want to change my party though. I don't want these two flirting anymore. No, thank you. I'm going to take maybe Emmerich and Balara? Have I taken them out together yet? Look at how she waves. She's the cutest patootis. Oh my god. Oh, look, I have like the cutie patooties in the party. That's how I feel about these two. Like, Balara Belle is just like so cute. And then Emmerich is just so pleasant and charming. Yes, I like this. I like this already. I think like this will be a good party. All right, let's travel to the crossroads. Every episode, I get more excited about the fact that I played qunari, though. I think it's just been able to give me like a really different like roleplay aspect than I have had in the other games. Which way do I need to go? Oh man, do I need to fight more Antaam? I hope not. Oh man, oh I was gonna say, damn it,
Careful.
there are more. Shit. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Well, missed that block. That was fun. Let's do a little Fire Forge, Fury of the Forge, whatever it is. I need to change out my buttons though, because I don't love it. I don't love it. I really miss my Titan Stomp.
Finish them quickly.
Nice. Bye. All right. I feel like I need to look for more memories too, or maybe, I don't know. How do we find more memories? Are there more areas that will eventually open up? Or
does Manfred have, people, thoughts, and feelings?
Oh, that's a great question.
His self-expression may be limited, but Manfred is as cognizant of his surroundings as you or I. To a certain degree.
That's interesting. I like that question. Not one I thought about before. All right. Yeah, because there's a mirror up there that hasn't opened up yet. And there's more. Okay, so there has to surely be... Because we're missing 2 memories, I think, or 3 memories. So maybe that's where we will get them, on the ones on the mirrors that aren't open yet. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. What do we think?
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
But...
This place is...
Foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse
He has the
than
best
usual.
voice.
The blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
Okay, we're grateful. This is really bad. I knew this would happen. This is only the beginning. It's good you're here. It's good you're here. I really like them. I really like them a lot.
There was a place that needed wardens.
Yeah.
Then here we are.
As far as
Oh
we
God,
can
what happened to
tell,
her hair?
the
Dear
gods you're
goodness.
chasing weren't
What
here
happened to
directly.
his hair?
If the blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much?
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the blight's usual song.
Stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
She's calling.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Oh no, is this calling coming? Warden initiation sounds bad. Is that like a crow
Become
thing?
a warden, hear the blight. And people assume crow initiations are intense.
I assumed they were murderers.
Oh, I walked into that. So what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study?
Yes. The odd growths the blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
You two research the blight?
So you two study the blight?
Formally?
That hair is awful.
Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far for Morlaix? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
I'm on it.
Leave it to me.
You can't just handle blight. I'll give you something to contain it. And watch
Feels
for
like something I
darkspawn.
should have Davrin with
I'll try
me for.
not to die.
We'd prefer you didn't.
I
So be
prefer that too.
careful.
I would definitely prefer that too. Oh, okay. So we're doing that now. Oh, is this the Grey Warden merchant? Hell yeah. Oh, that's awesome. We'll be buying this, and we'll be buying this, and what else? Simple tunic. It's a gift! Oh, I want to buy that for sure. So cool. All right. I thought maybe this was how we could like level up the shop, but maybe not. Oh my.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes?
It's his calling,
yes,
isn't it?
the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
Wow.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and
Oh,
this is where it
ew.
leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First
Why are you
Stay
here?
away from the blight and the wardens. How many times must you be told?
Until I get through to you.
Until you listen,
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Not helping. Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. She's telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your
Really?
sensitivity to blight
Okay.
is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
His wife? Or me? Or both?
He's trying to help.
Enough. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
Oh, wow.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes.
Wow.
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
What a turd. I'm sorry
That
I got
went
you in
poorly,
trouble.
even for a talk with him.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's my fault you're in trouble.
He's never really liked us.
So much for convincing the wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
Aw, I like them. They're cute.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgarnon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready.
Dun, dun, dun. Ready for
They
what?
had just the target.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is so cool. Yikes. Okay, something wrong. Antoine and Evka tried to convince the first warden that the blight was changed and the gods were responsible, but he refused to listen. It wasn't the outcome they wanted, but they weren't giving up there either. Though ordered back to Weishaupt, Antoine and Evka promised to keep investigating the blight and send more word if they learned anything more. Jeez.
We should take a break.
Yeah.
Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
Yeah, I think so
He finally
too.
agrees to meet for a report, then he all but calls you a liar.
I think you were included in that.
Thanks.
That's funny. I think you were included in that. All right, let's head back to the lighthouse. Oh, are we going like immediately to a cutscene? Yeah.
Just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt.
Even you?
Everyone except me, seems
Oh.
like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling Wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
We need to warn them.
We need to warn the Wardens. Let them know what's coming.
Exactly.
Agreed. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
Okay.
I'll talk to Solas.
Oh.
See if he knows anything about any of this.
Right,
Make sure the
another
others are ready to
conversation.
move.
Okay. All right, let's go. Wait, is this a... Oh my god, we have another one? Another mural. What is this? Is that Mythal? Looks like Mythal with a tree?
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solas. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
Oh.
What? This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... What?
Okay. Oh my god. So, okay, if you watched my Trespasser, you saw that I was very confused on kind of like what was going on a little bit. And it was because before Trespasser, someone dropped this huge paragraph in the comments, right, that made absolutely no sense to me about how like Solas was a spirit and blah, 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 blah. And so like I went into Trespasser being so confused because I was like, he's a spirit, but he's an elf and I didn't really understand and he's a god and like, they were spirits. Was it never a tree? Was Mythal, like it was all, I always thought like Mythal's thing was a tree, but it looks like it's kind of like the branches of a spirit, right? Or whatever was in that mural. And Mythal convinced him. That is why Solas was so against Cole turning human. Because Solas regrets having his own body. Because Mythal convinced him to give up his life in the Fade and him being a spirit. Oh my god. Mythal is like the only good elf or god or whatever, but she's also manipulative in her own way. She knew that Solas wouldn't say no. Like he said, I'll always follow you wherever you go. Oh my god! And I said I would tell you guys if it ever became true because it was so confusing and like, obviously it's true. This is why people shouldn't drop spoilers because they're just confusing until you get to them. So every single elf was a spirit at one time. So Mythal and Solas knew each other as spirit forms in the Fade and they had a connection that way and she chose to take form. She chose to take a body. Okay, so if elves are started from spirits, what are like qunari and the dwarves and the humans from? Okay, this is a lot. This is interesting. It's definitely interesting.
This puts all of elven history in a new
Right.
light. Not to mention what we think about spirits.
I mean, some magic works differently for elves. If we came from spirits, that'd explain it.
Uh-huh.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
He's such a nerd. I love
If
it.
we let it out, is that the right call?
Probably not.
Do you
Probably
want
not.
bigoted humans
No.
yelling about how elves are demons?
No,
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
I don't want to cause harm. Exactly.
If the world learned about this and it led to attacks against elves.
Yeah.
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
We have to tell someone, though.
Okay, yeah,
Strife and
yeah, that makes
Irulan, at
sense.
least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one will believe us.
Then don't tell them.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who
Exactly.
have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
We don't need to
Agreed.
inform everyone.
The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
Okay.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solas himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elvin for pride.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
There's something else.
Oh, okay.
Not about spirits, or not all about
God,
them,
I
at
love
least.
her. I think she's so funny.
Solas didn't want to become a person
Yeah!
with a physical body.
He only did it for
Right.
Mythal.
He only agreed after
Yeah.
Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Yep.
Maybe, but not just that. Solas was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
Oh, I completely missed that part. Oh my God, I completely missed that part. So, Titans are made of lyrium. The spirit / elves stole or hurt the Titans, killed them for parts of their body to make, oh my God. Mind blown. Holy shit. Okay. Those idiots. This started the war. Yeah. Wait, yeah. That's the war that they talked about. The first war that you don't really know who it's against, right? It's against the Titans. Is that it? Holy shit.
You think the ground shaking was the Titans?
Yes.
It makes sense.
Yep.
Doesn't
Yep.
it?
Yep.
Something was hurting them, taking their blood.
So they struck back,
Uh-huh.
like we'd swat a stinging bug.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
Oh,
and we
my
just saw
God.
how it started.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solas regrets.
Wow.
He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
And he couldn't. He
Then he's
couldn't
got
tell
a
her
war
no.
on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
Okay, so I asked the question. I was like, okay, so if elves are made from spirits, dwarves are made from titans. Dwarves are titans. They were carved from their body or something because that has to be why Harding has the ties to, and then Vasha, was that her name? Vasha? The one from the Descent DLC. It's why when they got close, they had this pull towards the Titans or towards that lyrium and stuff. That's why. It has to be, right? Like they're made from them or something. Or did the Titans create them to like fight back in this war? This is crazy. This is crazy. It's nuts. It really is nuts, but it's really freaking cool. Okay. Jeez. Oh, wait. What's on the map? Oh, Emmerich has something. Okay, well, let me talk to Solas first, and then I'll run around the lighthouse. So much has happened in this episode. It's crazy. God, and now we're going to talk to Solas. Huh.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
He looks so handsome.
And you have questions?
All kinds, actually.
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the blighted dragons, or are they something else?
Are they like Crypheus?
I also need to know how to
dragon?
deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
Ooh, their leader is an idiot. I proved myself already.
We've been through this already. You agreed to help me.
What did you think my help would look like, Rook? I need to know that you are prepared.
Okay, well, their leader is an idiot.
No. The First Warden still refuses to listen.
As I feared.
I tried diplomacy. I tried being firm. Nothing worked.
When I asked you why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said you were no stranger to fighting stronger opponents. That sufficed for me. But the Grey Wardens fight Darkspawn and Archdemons, foes no one else can stand against. They see themselves as the best prepared for this battle.
Okay.
You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
It's about the First Warden. Keep talking to the Wardens. Let the Wardens try. I guess I just have to, like, keep talking to Antoine and Epka, right? Like, eventually, it will happen.
All I can really do is keep trying to get through to them.
Have you ever ridden home in a wagon and felt the streets go from paved to dirt beneath the wheels? The horse is slow, and everything grows quiet as you're near home. What do you call that feeling?
I don't really have a word for it.
No, you do not. Elganan destroyed that emotion. He burned it from the mind of every living being. There were spirits of that feeling.
What?
Just as there are spirits of joy, or fear, or despair. I begged them to fight.
What happened to them?
They
They're all
waited
wiped
too long.
out. Oh.
Without the emotion in this world to focus on, they faded until nothing remained.
Yeah.
When you grow quiet, it is a part of your soul reaching for a feeling and finding emptiness. Because I failed.
I understand. I'm not going to fail.
How? What will you do?
Okay. She's gonna do whatever's necessary. I think that this is the kind of person she is. Yeah, she's just gonna do whatever's necessary. Whatever she can do. Whatever's necessary.
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer.
I feel like
in
she's
return.
so much like Solas.
Yes.
Jeez.
The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanuris.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the
like
Evanuris as
Corypheus.
both power and protection.
Okay.
You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanuris until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
See. Tell me of their dragons.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganan is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Nathor not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes.
Oh, great.
His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
Wow, you hate him. Ooh, that will be his downfall.
What about Gillinan and her dragon? Pride and ego can blind someone. We can
Solas
exploit
knows
that.
about pride.
By contrast, Gillinan was a servant of Andrew, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris.
Wow.
She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly.
Oh god, it's
In
gonna
any
be
event,
awful.
the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
How did Tevinter gods talk?
The old stories of the Tevinter gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that? If they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanuris bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
Oh,
How so?
My goodness.
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
So every time they sent a dragon out to start a blight, that was them trying to escape the prison that he made. Oh my goodness. Okay, what am I missing?
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Okay. Jeez, what a conversation to have. Man, okay. All right. Well, I think that this is a good place to stop. I think when we pick back up next time, we'll go and have all the conversations. It looks like Emmerich has a question mark. Balara, Belle has something to say to us. Oh my goodness, so much happened in this episode. It was crazy, and I think I have to process it. There's going to be so many little pieces now that I know all of this. I'm going to be like, oh my god, that makes sense from whatever previous game, and this makes sense, and that makes sense, and like, wild. Crazy that spoiler was true about Solas being a spirit, though. Glad it cleared up some stuff, but thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I would love for you to like and subscribe if you want to follow along on this journey, and until next time.